We've chosen Armenia because it was something like a challenge. One of the members of this initiative called Pollera Pantalón, which is an initiative that tries to gather women from Argentina trying to travel abroad to understand different cultures and seeking for commercial and trade opportunities. And I was telling you that one of the members of Pollera Pantalón is Juliana del Águila Urnequian. And since 2018, when the first program of Pollera Pantalón took place, Juliana and Eduardo Urnequian both encouraged us to visit Armenia and to see how the country was developing. And we are extremely pleased of being here, and we thank the warmth of your people and everybody whom we've met until now. We are thinking about developing two kinds of meetings. One of them has to do with institutional background of the country and how the country institutionally and politically is organized. Everything we would be able to see about the new Armenia. And on the other hand, we will have during Thursday and Friday business meetings regarding certain topics in which we women from Argentina think we could match opportunities of women and business people in Armenia to develop together. We've already met the head of the Armenian Church. We will meet tomorrow the President of Armenia and his wife. We will meet the Prime Minister's wife as well. And we are meeting the President of the Central Bank of Armenia. We are meeting a few members and presidents of chambers and councils of trade, agriculture and commerce. Our first trip was developed in the UK, in London, last year, and in November we traveled to Israel. It was the sort of and kind of trip than this that we are doing in Armenia, and this is our third trip. Yeah. With good results regarding agreements between the women who traveled and local partners in both countries. So we have the same goal in Armenia. We've chosen Armenia mainly because Eduardo Urnequian encouraged us very much to visit the country, and he seduced us. Bueno, most of Armenians know him very well, and he's a very talented man and very keen, and he said and thought that Armenia would surprise us because of the enormous amount of opportunity it's giving to the world. We began recently activities of this program, of this initiative Pollera Pantalón, began March 2018, and it had to do mainly when we took into account that when we moved around organizations representing many activities of the economical development of a country, there were no representation of women at all. So we thought that we should try to make our own way, and one of those ideas was to try to analyze international trends and where the world was going to, even regarding the gender issue with women, trying to understand how the rest of the countries of the world solved or were in their way to solve the gender inequality. And that's the main reason why we started traveling, and on the other hand, we felt that lots of women were on the same track. And then we decided, well, as we didn't have not even a little space in missions and international delegations, we started developing our own women delegations to travel abroad to find opportunities. Mainly from the private sector. We have, as I said, Juliana Ernequian. She's the chair of a very important winery in Argentina and Caras in Armenia, and Bodegas del Fin del Mundo in Argentina. Maria Luisa Maquiavelo, she's the chair of a pharmaceutical company. Adela Nores, she's a director of the Rural Society, which is a big agriculture and cattle breeding society in Argentina. And Mariana Viso, she is in the business of an agency of direct marketing. And Nelida Fernandez, she's an anesthesiologist. And on the other hand, she is very much involved in healthcare in the public sector. Delfina Kafkian, who is a director of the Central Bank of Argentina. Maricel Lungarzo, she's director of a private bank in Argentina called Banco Comafi. Teresa González Fernández, she's a parliamentary of the Mercosur, which is the political and economical organization of trade and commerce of the South America. And Graciela Dan, who's chairing the organization of this trip to Armenia, and she's the president of Fundación Global.